Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and to quote Snoop Dogg, or was it Dr. Dre, can I get a hell yeah? We're looking at 40-cent XRP, folks. 40-cent XRP, and it has happened really, really fast. I think David Schwartz yesterday may have been sending us a message. He said, this is the entrance to my physical therapy, and it just happens to be a staircase up. This is what we are looking at right now. And I want to make sure you understand and put this in context right here. This market is at $531 billion. In 2017, the highest it ever went was $850 billion. At both of those figures, this market is complete peanuts in the scheme of things, in the scheme of this being a new asset class, and in the bigger scheme of XRP being a bridge, the plan being XRP being a bridge currency to the world. This is literally a joke. Everything we've seen in the last, week is a complete joke in terms of where this is all ultimately headed and going to end up. It's a complete joke. As exciting as all this is, it's nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm not here for 40 cents. You're not here for 40 cents, but we're very excited to be at 40 cents. It's really exciting to watch things moving, and just look at XRP. And this is historically, XRP has always been like this. It does its own thing. It doesn't move when everything else is moving. What it has done historically is moved with Stellar. And you'll notice that they kind of move in lockstep, usually. So Stellar's up 16.6% today, which I own some Stellar too. But XRP is up 33% in one day. Can you imagine what the Wall Street guys that are staring at this market, and trust you me, they're staring at this market now. They're in now. And their clients are going to be coming in more and more. But 33%. Ask yourself, what investment? And it's not just 33%. This is Coin Paprika that shows return rates. XRP is up 50% in 7 days. What investment have you ever owned in your entire life that has gone up 50% in 7 days? 49% in 30 days, 38% in a quarter, 65% in a year. What investment have you ever owned that has gone up 65% in a year? Trust me, this is why I keep saying, not some of the people are coming. All of the financial people are coming. The financial firms, the financial advisors, set up for over 2 years. Once the financial advisors have a way to get paid, they're all coming. They're all the same guys that laughed at you 2 years ago, the same guys that told you to stay away from crypto 2 years ago, the same guys that said, I don't know much about that, but I'd stay away from it. Those same guys are about to be selling it to you if they're not already, because now they've been given a way to get paid. That's why we've watched Grayscale putting out all these financial advisor seminars, because they're calling it training, but at the end of those training sessions is a little portion on, oh, by the way, here's how you get paid. That's what it's all about. It's all about the money. And look, some of you younger people out there, sorry to burst your bubble if you don't think it is, but it's all about the money. Follow the money. Okay? It's all about the money. Always has been. That's life. And the sooner people get used to that idea. Now, Joker, I enjoy his thoughts when the market's going, because a lot of these guys that know how to read these charts and all, they are really good at spotting patterns and different things. And who knows if there's anything to that stuff for crypto or not. I find it interesting, and so I think my audience might find it interesting. My thoughts on XRP. XRP 34 cents, then 55 cents, then 89 cents, and a sharp pump to $1.44 incoming. Consolidation above $1 for a while, making it like the new 3.30 cents. Sorry. Then a sharp pump to $14. And then he also says this, hard to believe, I know, but think again. These numbers are peanuts. Crypto space hasn't seen institutional FOMO. It's happening. And then he's retweeting a tweet that he did a while back. If BTC hits my $200,000 targets, then what do you expect? XRP stays at 30 cents? Exactly. That's what I've been telling everybody for a long time. Is that the way this always has worked is it's really investor psychology. People come into Bitcoin because that's what they heard about. That's what they saw people talking about on CNBC, because CNBC will not say the words Ripple or XRP unless really begged to. They come into Bitcoin and then they're sitting there and they're like, what are all these others? I can get a lot more of that one. I can get a lot more of XRP, or I can get a lot more of this or that. And then the money filters down into the altcoins because that's where the real excitement is. Now, ultimately, XRP is going to be larger than Bitcoin. Yeah, I said it. And I know that they don't like hearing it. And here's what I put two things up this morning. This Thanksgiving, my family members will be talking about XRP. And it's not going to be on a Zoom call. Yes, in the digital asset investor household, we will be having Thanksgiving in person, no matter what the powers that be say that we're supposed to do. And guess what? We will also not be wearing masks in my house or outside of my house while I smoke the turkey. Not going to happen. Not here. And in fact, I saw the president-elect who said that we're supposed to have a mask mandate in the United States when he becomes president. Same guy, I just saw him at a birthday party like in the last 2 days. There's people everywhere. This guy's not wearing a mask. You have to wonder what is going on, because these people, when they're in front of a camera, it's mask, mask, mask. It's all they talk about. Why are they not wearing one? Why do they not care about a mask when they're behind closed doors? The videos on Twitter, I saw it going around. I should have pulled it up to show it to you. He doesn't have a mask on. The woman that he's closer than 6 feet to does not have a mask on, and is I think she's at a microphone, literally probably spitting, and they're not worried about it. What is that about? Why isn't anybody asking him that question? Somebody needs to put a microphone in his face while he's got the mask on and say, well, why are you in a video? You didn't just forget the mask because nobody else has got a mask on. Creepy times, folks. Creepy times. Stewart XRP. Bitcoin just became the world's largest bank. Look at this. This is pretty amazing. Bitcoin, JP Morgan Chase, these are by market caps. They're showing that Bitcoin has a larger market cap than Bank of America. Is that crazy or is that crazy? Okay, this is interesting. This is the CEO of Etoro. This is one of the largest trading platforms for crypto. And Anthony Pompliano is interviewing him to find out from him what's going on with this market. Listen to what he says.
What have you guys seen people doing during the recent rise, whether it's in the stock market or in crypto? Like, are there changes in behavior that are very obvious to you?
This year has been the year of the rise of the millennial investor. I think that the rally is about an entire generation waking up to the markets and saying, I want to do something with my money, right? So this entire year, everywhere, people are talking about stonks. People are talking about investing in the markets. The markets have been crazy interesting. Crypto has been interesting as well, with a very wide range. And now, so I think because we were so big in Europe in crypto in 2017-18, what we saw, which is really interesting, is how many of these Bitcoin, ETH, XRP hodlers suddenly started trading stocks this year, and what stocks did the crypto holders buy? And what's interesting is their affinity to driverless cars, to Tesla and to NIO. So those are the, for a large period this year, the most traded stocks on Etoro. So you can say that crypto lovers, they like digital, currencies and digitization, and maybe blockchain is like a comparison for driverless cars AI. So there is some connection between the two, but that's very like interesting to see how Bitcoiners are also Teslars.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was an interesting little clip. Now here's an interesting thread, especially for those of you that were not here in 2017. Panda Ripple XRP, who is a very nice guy I met in Singapore, will never forget the period watching XRP rise from 21 cents to $3.38. And then Riz XRP says, how long, and he sent me this, how long did it take from 21 cents to $3.38? And this guy summarizes it. In 2017, excuse me, in 2017 upcycle rounded for simplicity, where week started and ended. Week 1, 30 cents to 70 cents. Week 2, 70 cents to $1. Week 3, $1 to $2. Week 4, $2 to $3.40. Weeks 5 through 8, $3.40 down to 80 cents. I hope this is helpful as a historical framework. And by the way, this right here, I've always, based on everything I've read and researched and seen over the last 2 years, it's almost like they were testing this market and then they brought it down intentionally. We know for a fact that the Trump administration, using Chris Giancarlo, there was an article on CoinDesk I've shown you on this channel. Chris Giancarlo literally created the Bitcoin futures so that they could rein in Bitcoin. He talked in an article on CoinDesk about a meeting where they literally got together, and I think he mentioned Gary Cohen in that, and they got together and they decided to do the futures for the purpose of crashing the price, which of course crashed the rest of the market too. All right, I don't follow this guy, so I need to. All right, so then there's this. I tweeted this out today. This is so true, and you're all going to see it. Remember, these Bitcoin maximalists, I've always thought, and I don't just think it, I know it. These guys that you see going out and all they can talk about is Bitcoin. What these guys, they know that XRP is the one. They know that XRP is faster, more scalable, and all they know all this stuff. But the reason you don't hear them talk about XRP is because Bitcoin is look at it as their first lick. These guys got in Bitcoin early, and they know that Bitcoin is where they make their first lick, their first huge pile of money. And write it down, because this is what you're going to see them do. All these billionaires that won't talk about anything except Bitcoin, once they get that lick, and once the retail and all the institutional people finally start really piling in and they hit their numbers, you watch, they're going to shift gears, and all of a sudden you're going to start hearing them talk openly about Ripple and XRP and what it represents, and a lot of other altcoins. Just write it down. But I tweeted this out just to make a point. Bitcoin Maxis' worst fears are realized. Anytime you see this is their worst fear right here, is for XRP to be taken, or any of the altcoins really, to be taking away any of the thunder. Because the worst thing that could happen to them is for these other altcoins to literally start getting the name recognition of Bitcoin, because then, it's just a matter of time before everybody realizes that Bitcoin is a technological dinosaur compared to some of these others like XRP. But they know it. Don't you trust me? They know it. And that's why I wrote this. Get ready to see the negative articles. Nothing can stop what's coming. XRP was always the one. So what you will begin to see negative articles on Ripple and XRP videos. You might see Mike Novogratz go on CNBC and scratch his head and act like he doesn't realize why XRP, that's what he did last time. He just doesn't understand why XRP would go up, but he does understand why Bitcoin would go. You'll see all of that because they want the focus on this until they finish that big lick. And that big lick, I don't know if that's $100,000 Bitcoin or is it $1 million Bitcoin? I don't know. But it is a war of sorts. XRP Bart sent me this liquidity index bot. This thing literally went negative. This is the XRP Euro. This literally went negative back on, the 4th of November. And look what has happened. I can only imagine what's been going on. And that was the Euro. And then this is the Mexican peso. It did the same thing. Something was going on. Now, this is interesting. XRP Crypto Wolf, New York Stock Exchange Vice Chairman says talks are accelerating with cryptocurrency firms that want to go public. New York Stock Exchange Vice Chairman said, I think crypto assets are going to play somehow, somewhere, some way, an important role in the market of the future. I think he knows a lot more than that. Wouldn't it be interesting if XRP was somehow in some kind of way part of Ripple going public? That'd be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? Okay. And finally, I brought it up yesterday. This was the moment I told you my son needs to draw you a picture. It's worth showing a few other excerpts that I didn't show yesterday. Mickey B. Fresh sent me this. High-level Ripple job listing to work with central banks, strategy, partnerships, project work with central banks around the world with an initial focus on supporting their central bank CBDC initiatives on the XRP ledger. This is the actual job at Ripple. RippleX's mission is to inspire and enable the XRP community. We partner with financial services firms and institutions to co-develop solutions that use the XRPL and XRP. I mean, folks, what else do I need to show you? This is it. This is the mother lode right here. You're looking at it. Go down the list. What other, I think Stellar is probably the only one, or maybe Quant is one I keep hearing about. But what digital assets on that list on CoinMarketCap can you find the company that's working on the primary use case is posting stuff like this about working with multiple central banks and having a position, and their whole point, the whole point of the position is to go work with central banks and get these institutions to build things on the XRP ledger. Man, I mean, I'm tired. What else is there to say, you know? Jeez. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family that Ripple is hiring a senior director for central bank engagements. Thanks for listening.
Every day, billions of people around the world are mocked, ridiculed, laughed at, and embarrassed by their friends, family, and even strangers. These people go through their days knowing there are secrets being kept from them. They hear the faint whispers behind closed doors. The information and knowledge is held very close and only shared with others who were fortunate enough to find out. Feeling lost, rejected, and ostracized, these people give up, never finding out what digital assets the digital asset investor holds. But there is hope. Join the free Digital Asset Investor email newsletter and find out what digital assets he owns each month, including investments he's considering. Click the link in the description of this video or go to digitalassetinvestornewsletter.com. Put an end to your days of gloom and depression. Join the greatest free digital asset email newsletter ever created.